Now that we have discussed all the different types of isomer, I just want to give you the overview picture of the entire summary of isomers. So we have an isomer here. It means that they have this same chemical formula. So it's going to have a cobalt, let's just say, for ligands of ammonia. There's a nitric monoxide, bromine, and chlorine. But as you go up, you'll see that these molecules are slightly arranged in different way. So for example, for a structural isomer, these components are all there. It's just that they're connected a little differently. And for, in particular, the coordination one, that's the one where the ligand and the counter ions are switching places. So you see the counter ion here and the ligand, they have switched places. So the outside is the counter ion, and the inside here is the ligand. And then you see how it has switched places. Now this is the ligand. Now bromine is the ligand and chlorine is the counter ion. Then under structural isomer, it not only goes into coordination isomer, but also linkage isomer. And they are ligands that are there, but then they're going to be arranged in different areas. Let's do another set. So on the right side of the isomer, we have stereoisomers. So stereoisomers, these are a little bit different in that they will branch off into two, okay? And then the geometric isomer and the enantiomer, and the geometric isomer will further branch into trans and cis and FAC and MER. If you recall, the trans and cis, these are the one. Trans is the one that had it's in the 180 degree, the ligands in 180 degree. And then cis is 90 degree, and FAC and MER refers to having three of the ligands facing either the face of the one triangle, or MER, which is that it's passing through. So if all of these are kind of blurry to you and you're not understanding what I'm as I'm explaining it, I highly recommend you going back to the isomers of the coordination compounds for all of these specific ones. Then we have the under stereoisomer, we have the enantiomers, and these are the mirror image of each other. And they don't have a specific category, but we just say that there's an enantiomer, and that's these both geometric and enantiomer falls under a stereoisomer. So stereoisomer is different from a structural isomer in that they still have the same kind of activities. But the geometric isomer, the stereoisomer just happens to have a very special arrangements, right? Whether it's in the 90 degree, 180, but they're all connected the same. Whereas a structural isomer, it's a little different because it's a different connectivity. So this is a good way to kind of sum up everything by doing a learning check. Determine the type of isomerism of the following pair compounds. So you see this one, and see if you guys are able to do this. So you're comparing left and the right and left and the right. Okay, and then see if you could come up with the types of isomer. I'll just do one for now. Here, you see the chlorine is attached to this one, and this is a bromine that is attached. Bromine is outside, this is a counter ion, and this is a counter ion. So I'm going to go back and see what this isomer might be. I could already tell because it falls under structural, because the bromine is disconnected in one area and one is connected. So I'm going to go back to that chart over here. Okay, so we're probably under structural. So probably it's going to be your coordination isomer. This is when the ligand and the counter ion exchange places. So let me go back. So this is coordination isomer. So you try it for the other compounds and come back and check the key. And here is the key.